Hey guys, Nomus RC. So I got in some new batteries. They're these YoWoo Graphene 5000 milliamp 100C. I wanted to kind of compare them just initially out of the box to some of the other batteries. So over here we actually have an HRB 5000 and a YoWoo 5000. Let's go ahead and get dimensions and weight and see what some of the differences are. So we got 154 by 49 by 48. All right. So we also have 154 by 47 by 47. And then the YoWoo is 149 by 44 by 51. So the way that these sit in a battery tray, I actually usually do want the sticker sides to be either down or up, right? Because a lot of times they have a thick piece of plastic inside of here, and some of them even aluminum. Now usually they don't give you any protection on the sides. So having a thinner wall like this is actually kind of good, and having it be a little bit thicker up top, because it'll fit battery trays a little bit better, right? It might be a little bit on the tall side, but the main thing is impact when you're doing ground vehicles. This is kind of a better setup. But other than that, there's really not much differences in any of these packs. I will say this thing feels rock freaking solid. Let's go ahead and see what the weights are. So it's kind of the way I figured it. The HRB comes in at 725 grams. The YoWoo comes in at 754. And then these actually come in at 784. So they are a bit heavier. But I don't think that that's going to make much difference in our beefy ground 8 scale and 5th scale vehicles. But notably, it should be a higher discharge C rating. Obviously, C ratings are never correct. But if it is a higher discharge cell, that also can make them heavier. Out of the box, this is what they're sitting at. Looks pretty freaking sweet to me. Let's go ahead and pop the one on the charger that I did a charge and discharge on. I don't think I took it all the way, probably just to storage or something like that. But let's pop that one on and see what it's looking like. I went real hard on it for what I thought was about 10 minutes. Maybe it wasn't quite. Huh. Or maybe they just really do have that good a battery life. We'll find out though, because I will actually obviously fully discharge it one of these days here soon and really check it out. But this is what this one was looking like after a full charge, and then I guess like 10 minutes of discharge. Still all at 1 milliohm. The other one only had one that was at 2 milliohms. So, you know, most batteries nowadays, when I get them and they're brand new, all the cells are sitting at 1 to 3 milliohm. So this isn't anything fantastic or crazy to look at, but it is nice to see that there's pack consistency. Both of the packs that I got for literally 50 bucks a piece. 50 bucks, guys, for a 5000 milliamp 100C YoWoo Graphene. These are actually decent batteries. I've looked at them for quite some time, but they're usually about 100 bucks a piece. But anyway, I just wanted to show you the internal resistance on them. It's a minor detail. I just wanted to make sure that none of them are sitting at like 10 to 15 out of the box, right? Because that'll probably send it back. Some cycles through them and get some runtime videos. I did notice that it has significantly more power than my pulses. I would equivalent, now they call this a graphene, right? Graphene's not necessarily technically even a real thing. There is no battery that's solid graphene. But I will say this, it is absolutely comparable to my SMC that cost me about 90 bucks. And this was 50. But they are normally 100. So, great deal on those. As always, guys.